Well, it is the championship game of the boys' 15th District Basketball Tournament tonight as the defending 15th District champs Barren County Trojans go up against the Glasgow Scotties. And, of course, last night was the district championship game between Barren County and Allen County Scottsville. The Trojan has won it last night 63-58. Hi, everybody, from Scotty Gym. It's Jay Turner alongside Robert Bauer. Luke Pritchard is our producer. BC Live providing the live stream. And this is the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. Coach Warren Cunningham's Trojans defeated Allen County Scottsville Wednesday nights 56-50 to improve their overall record to 18-12. Coach Brandon Stockton's Glasgow Scotties had an easy night with a 1-26 Warren East team, winning 85-50. Both teams earn a spot in next week's 4th Region Tournament at WKU's Dental Arena starting Tuesday night. The draw for the 4th Region Boys bracket will be tomorrow morning at 9 at Warren East. Of course, the girls' draw was this morning with the Trojanettes taking on Logan County Sunday afternoon at 4:30. And that is followed by, or before that, it'll be Bowling Green and Monroe County at 3 o'clock. Barren County, Logan County, Franklin Simpson, Greenwood on Monday night, and Cumberland County and Allen County, Scottsville in the nightcap. We've got all the games for you next week right here, starting Sunday afternoon on 104.7 WCLU, beginning with fans in the stands. Well, the Trojans earned their 6th straight trip to the region tournament with a win over Allen County Scottsville. Coach Warren Cunningham's 14th trip overall to the regional tournament. And the Trojans looking for back-to-back district championships tonight, and the 7th under Coach Cunningham. Glasgow earned their 3rd straight trip to Diddle Arena, looking for their 2nd district tournament title in 3 years. Barren County defeated Glasgow in last year's district championship at Barren County, 66-53. Glasgow has won 6 of their last 7. Barren County has won 4 of their last 6. And the Scotties won both regular season games this year over the Trojans. The first in overtime, 64-56 at Barren County on January 9th. Jalen Bradley had 25 for Glasgow. Kate Hardy scored 18 for Barren County. And the other game here was 54-44 on January 23rd. Bradley led Glasgow in that ball game with 17, and Hardy had 18 for Barren. The KHSAA is showing this as an even game tonight, looking at the ratings. The number 1 seed has won the district tournament 5 of the last 7 years, and this is the 3rd year in a row that a number 1 has played a number 3 in the championship game. Again, Robert, RPI showing this as dead even. Will it be close?
I hope it is. I think if it's close, we have a chance to win. I don't think we're going to blow them out. But, you know, this has been 2 games that have been relatively low scoring. We only had 44 points in the last matchup that they beat us by 10 over here. And we didn't shoot well at all in that matchup, hitting only 1 for 11 threes. So, you know, they didn't shoot well in the first matchup, hitting only 1 of 12 threes. So this is a game that is very interesting, I think, because of a lot of things. These teams know each other well. They always play, you know, summer games. They play together throughout the year. They're very familiar with each other. A lot of them are friends, if you will. And so they know each other's games, and this is going to be a game where we're not going to be able to talk about a small crowd. Our side's already full, and we're 13 minutes away from the tip. So what do we think about tonight? I think it will be a close game, but here's what I do really believe, that we have to get off to a great start. I think we have to strike first. If you look throughout some of their games and pick a couple of them, you know, that 90-75 loss they had to Allen County Allen County really jumped on them, and really even though they scored 75 points, they weren't in the game because they didn't respond. They kind of just went through the motions down the stretch, and Allen County won going away. I don't think we'll put up 90 tonight. If we do, I love our chances. But the same two words I used the other night, we have to be intense and we have to be physical with them. Intense because they're really going to get out and guard us. They have great defenders. They have great athleticism. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to match the athleticism, but we can match their physicality and we can match their intensity. Bradley's a really good player for them. He's led them in scoring both games, had 25 and 17, as you mentioned, so we have to keep him in check. We have to defend him without fouling. We can't put him on the free throw line. There haven't been a ton of fouls called, and I'm not complaining because I think it actually has been to our advantage in both the boys and the girls game that they let them play and be physical. As long as we know that, we can really be aggressive. And inside, we got to keep Minton off the boards. Minton has been a really good player for them for several years. He doesn't have the height that we have, but he can get in and he can use his body to get both rebounds and navigate for putback. So, lastly, I think the Wednesday game was a benefit to us as well because it kind of got us in the right mindset. It got us in front of a district crowd. It got us in a really tough environment to get all the nerves out, to be able to settle in. And I don't think the game on Tuesday night did Glasgow any good at all. I mean, it was a complete blowout. They didn't really even have to do much more than show up to beat Warren East. So they've still got to go through all those processes, which gives us a better chance to get off to a good start, to strike first, and really set the tone for tonight, which is what I think we have to do. We don't have to be extraordinary tonight. We just have to be steady. We have to be athletic in our moves and in our plays and fundamental. And that's the only way I think we have a chance to win tonight if we get to where we have an A-plus game.
And those are the J&J Sales keys to the game tonight. We're in the Don Franklin countdown to tip-off, about 11 minutes away. Barren County Trojans and the Glasgow Scotties. The Scotties average 65 points a game, and they shoot just under 47% of the field. They've made 134 threes this year, an average of 5 a game, 63% from the foul line, and they average 30 rebounds a game. The Trojans are averaging about 62 points a game, shooting around 43% of the field, made 170 threes this year. That's an average of 5 a game, and 68% from the free throw line. We've got more to come with the Don Franklin countdown to tip-off. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with more of our coverage of this 15th District Championship game between Barren County and Glasgow. Here from Glasgow High, back in 3 minutes on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
It's been an It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Franklin Simpson in that girls' championship game. Franklin Simpson 63, Logan County 42. The Bowling Green Lady Purples beat Greenwood in the 14th District 64-36. Of course, here last night, the Trojanettes over Allen County Scottsville 63-58. And in the 16th at Clinton County, Cumberland County surviving once again. They have got to the regional tournament just by beating Russell County by 1 point, and they beat Monroe County by 1 point to win the 15th District title last night, 49-48. Now tonight in boys district championship games, down to the 13th, Logan County at 19-10 plays Franklin Simpson at 9-14. In the 14th at Warren Central 22-3 against South Warren at 17-9. And in the 16th at Clinton County, it's Clinton County 24-4 against Monroe County at 17-11. Up in Region 5 in the 18th district at Caverna, it's the girls' final game tonight. Greene County against LaRue County. And the boys' final in the 20th district at Campbellsville tonight, Taylor County against Adair County. There's a game tomorrow night. It's the 18th boys' championship at Caverna, and the Colonels will take on LaRue County in that championship game.
The crazy thing is, in every district in the 4th region, the 3 seeds won.
That's true. Yeah.
And so you have the 1, the 2, obviously Warren Central and Clinton County, and then you have the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 14th rated teams that'll be in the region tournament. So you take out a couple of those because not everybody could make it, obviously, in the 14th, and then there's been a couple upsets to knock out a few others. So it'll be an interesting tournament. I obviously think it's a huge advantage to go in as a winner because you don't want to draw Warren Central, you don't want to draw Clinton County, but if you look down through there, we have lost to every single team in the tournament except for Franklin Simpson.
And beat them by 1 point at Franklin.
And we didn't play Logan.
So did not play Logan. But neither did the girls this year either.
Right.
So we were at Logan for a tournament this year, but we did not play Logan.
Logan lost in the semis, and you beat the team that beat them.
Raceland.
Yeah.
Beat Raceland in the championship game. Well, let's see. Of course, we talked about the girls' region starting Sunday, and that's the reason is Western has a game on Thursday night. The reason why the tournament is on Sunday. Tickets are $10, by the way. No pre-sale tickets for the 4th region tournament this year. $10 at the gate and a $5 parking charge to park in the structure. And so that's WKU rules down there. But again, we have all the action for you here on WCLU 104.7 FM starting Sunday. Fans of the Stands returning at 2:30. That'll be right before the Monroe County Bowling Green game, and we'll have that on the air for you. Monroe County at 20-9, Bowling Green 17-13. Bowling Green, the champions of District 14. Monroe County runner-up in District 16. And then the Trojanettes 29-2 against Logan County at 17-15. And then on Monday night, Franklin Simpson at 21-7, Greenwood at 15-16. And in the nightcap on Monday night, Cumberland County at 24-6 against Allen County Scottsville at 21-8.
Be a good tournament. There's a lot of good matchups in the first round, and we don't know a whole lot about Logan because we didn't play him.
Right.
But I still got to show up and play him for the first time to see how that goes and start everything on Sunday afternoon.
Good crowd from Barren County. It's all full across the way.
Super crowd.
Yep. As we'll get set here with the starting lineups of tonight's game, brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. First for the Glasgow Scotties. They were ranked 7th in the last Bowling Green Daily News prep poll in the region. Number 1 seed, 17-12. Second-year coach Brandon Stockton. His assistant coaches Austin Arnett, Matt Sexton, Orlando Hayden, and Randy Depp. Jalen Bradley, number 11, a 5'10 junior. He was named to the second team all-region, averaging 16.8 points and 4 rebounds. Number 13, Jarek Martin, a 6'5 senior. He was named to the third team all-region, 12.3 points, 7.8 rebounds. Landon Minton, a 6'3 senior, 12 points, 5.6 boards. Jackson Norris, a 5'11 junior, averaging 7 a game. And Jeremiah Moore, a 5'7 senior, averaging 4 for the Scotties. Warren Cunningham in his 18th season at Barren County, rated number 9 in the final regular season poll in the Bowling Green Daily News prep poll. 18-12 on the year, the number 3 seed. Assistant coaches Craig Pippin, Gavin Withrow, Tucker Kirkpatrick, and Mason Bunch. And Kate Hardy, number 23, a 6 foot 155 senior, named to the first team all-region, averaging 13.7 points a game. Weston Shelton, number 3, 6 foot 160, a sophomore, averaging 12.6 points, 4.5 rebounds. Gavin Nunn, number 40, 6'7", 250, a senior, 9.7 points, 8 rebounds a game. Jackson Bird, number 24, 6'3", 195, and a senior, 6.6 boards. And Cameron Pippin, number 14, 6'4", 165, and a senior, averaging 8.4 points a game for the Trojans. And those are your lineups. The officials for tonight's game: Tony Franklin, Jamie and Bailey, and Evan Ray. And the officials are sponsored by Extreme Health Club and Fitness for Women and ATM Media Solutions. As we'll get set for the opening tip-off, brought to you by Farmers RECC. And our first quarter of action tonight, brought to you by Raphael's Sports Bar. And both these teams will advance to the regional tournament starting Tuesday at Diddle Arena. The Trojans will play either Tuesday or Wednesday. Scotties will play either Tuesday or Wednesday. So it'll be opposite nights, whichever they end up, whoever the winner is and whoever the runner-up is. So we're looking forward to bringing you all the games for you right here on WCLU 104.7. About a minute away, so we'll take a 2-minute break, and we will come back with tonight's championship game of the 15th District Boys Basketball Tournament here from Glasgow High, the Trojans and the Scotties, in 2 minutes on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet, customer service, and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself?
And we're about ready to go with the starting lineups here officially at courtside. Glasgow Scotties going with Jalen Bradley, Jarek Martin, Landon Minton, along with Jackson Norris and Jeremiah Moore. The Trojans with Kate Hardy, Weston Shelton, Kevin Nunn, Jackson Bird, and Cameron Pippin. Barren County in gold uniforms tonight with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in white. Burgundy and gold stripes down the sides. Lots of burgundy and gold across the way. Of course, the live stream is across from us here, so it's hard to see the Trojan fans right down below them. But it is a sea of burgundy and gold. Glasgow down to the right. They'll be in their home white with blue numbers and letters. Probably the biggest crowd we've had for this tournament. Wouldn't you think? Or maybe Monday night?
No, easily. This is the biggest crowd.
Because we didn't have this many last night. Barren County sat behind us last night and had to fill up the dog pound. Really had several in the dog pound down here to the left where they've got it tonight. But we wouldn't be able to fit everybody in here.
The students take up almost one whole section over there.
Yeah.
About a fourth, maybe a third of the whole section.
And the band is to the right of the student section of Barren County.
You show up at game time for a Barren Glasgow game over here and you don't have a seat.
And hopefully everybody showed up early.
It was about, when we went on the air, we were a large portion of that already full.
Yeah. We'll have the trophy presentations following the ball game. And we'll cover that for you. The all-academic team, the all-season team, and the all-tournament team. Just like we did last night with the girls. Gavin Nunn and Jarek Martin. Tony Franklin tosses it up, and here we go. Tapped out to Pippin. He'll hand it off to Kate Hardy, and out of Weston Shelton. Picked up early here by Bradley. Gets it across the line. Bradley putting the pressure on him. Right side it goes to Hardy. Now Hardy dumps it back into Shelton. He'll throw it up and in.
Just a little simple back cut there off the screen from Gavin Nunn. Good play to start, smooth.
Bradley wanting to drive, goes to the basket, puts it up and in.
But that's his game, and that's why that was one of the points of emphasis there. You've got to keep him in check and defend him without fouling. We just let him go to the rim there.
Shelton with a basketball. Gets it across the line against Bradley. Dumps it off to Hardy on the right wing. Hardy now looking. Can't go on the give and go. Back to Shelton. They go down to Nunn. Nunn trying to go inside. Puts it up. Shot it too hard. And we're going to have a foul, looks like.
On Gavin.
Tried to tie it up. And so Glasgow's basketball, 7:16 to go, first quarter. 2-2 ball game.
It was a good wrinkle of what we did off the first play. It was just kind of turning it back over, but couldn't convert. And Gavin picks up another foul 80 feet from the bucket.
Yep. Here is Moore into the key. Gives it off to Norris. And now Minton's going to fire up a three-point shot. It's off the mark. Crashing aboard is Cameron Pippin for the Trojans. Gets rid of it to Kate Hardy. Hardy pushing across the timeline. Angles off left. Bounce pass off to Pippin on the wing. And now back out to Hardy. Hardy getting pressure from Moore. Hardy wanting to drive. He goes to the bucket. Dishes it off underneath. Put up and in by Bird.
Good lead, Drew Martin there. And so he had a wide open lane for the layup.
4-2 Trojans. Here's Jarek Martin with the basketball for Glasgow. Cuts back. Pull up. Jumper. 15-footer. No good. Cameron Pippin another rebound. Gets rid of it to Kate Hardy. Across to Shelton. Shelton breaks to the middle, gives it back off to Hardy in between the circles. Hardy back over to Shelton. Shelton wanting to drive, hooks it back to Nunn, hands it back to Shelton deep on the left wing. He's going to drive, pull up for the left elbow. It's no good. And the rebound comes off to Jarek Martin. Here's Bradley into the front court. Bradley, top of the key, lets it go for three. Short. Rebound is Norris putting it back up and in with a bank shot.
Fell right in his arms, went right back up and in.
Ties it up at 4. 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter of this 15th District Championship game. Shelton on the high post. It's Bird over to Pippin for three. No good. Martin with a rebound.
Somebody's got to go to the glass there. We can't live Glasgow wide open. Nobody on.
Bradley pulls up left elbow shot. No good. And rebound underneath, out of bounds, off of Moore. And it'll go to the Trojans with 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. Full court pressure by the Scotties as Pippen will put the ball in.
Pin him square. Easy call for the officials to get that charge call.
Barren County's basketball, 5:12 to go. First quarter, we're tied at 4. Full court pressure by Glasgow. Ball comes into play. Cross-court pass over to Shelton. Shelton looking for Hardy. Gets it in the middle. He'll take it across the left side. Double team, bad pass. It's taken by Bradley. Bradley to the basket. Has it blocked from behind. Saved inbounds. Tapped around. Trojans come up with a big play. There's Shelton driving, going inside. Flips it up. No good. Rebound, none. Back up and in.
That's a momentum swing type play where they get a steal and it looks like a would-be layup, and we get back and defend, clean up the miss, and get another bucket.
6-4 Trojans. Bradley driving, stopped down low, puts up the shot anyway, missed it. Tapped up in the air, out of bounds. Going to be off Kate Hardy. Bradley will put the ball in play, right side of the bucket, comes in the corner to Norris. Norris sends it out top of the key. Moore, he'll let it go for 3. It's no good. Rebound Bird.
Moore doesn't shoot very many threes and doesn't make many, just 22%.
Shelton in the right corner. Pippen with it. Pippen back out to Shelton. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. A 6-4 Trojan lead. Here's Pippen. Needs some help here. Goes back in the corner to Bird. Now Bird throws it back out to Hardy. Hardy pressured by Moore. Left side goes to Shelton. Nunn comes over to set a screen. Now dumps it back to Nunn. Give and go. Back to Shelton. 3 ball is no good. And the rebound to Moore for Glasgow. 3:53 to go, first quarter. Bradley crosses into the front court. Gets rid of it off to Norris. Norris goes left corner to Martin. Back out to Minton. They give it to Norris. Trying to drive to the basket. Puts it up and in. Ties it up at 6. 3.5 minutes to play. First quarter. Gatavian Fryer, Carson Browning going to be checking in here at the next break. Shelton getting pressure from Bradley. They give it to Pippen. Pippen's covered up by Norris. Pippen on the dribble. Got to get rid of it. Going to have to do something with it. And in trouble with it. Finally gives it to Bird. Bird out between the circles. Ball knocked away. And Hardy had to go retrieve it as it was slapped away by Moore into the backcourt. Left side is Shelton. And now Shelton will give it out top to Bird. Swings it right side to Hardy. Hardy getting pressure from Moore. Throws it out top now to Nunn. Gets rid of it to Shelton. 2:50 to go in the quarter. Shelton driving right. Pull-up jumper from 10. No good. Nunn throws it back up, and it's not going to count.
2 hands right in the middle of the back. That's an obvious foul. We didn't run the play right, and so we had to go reset. And Shelton just kind of took over there. Not a bad 15-foot shot, but Gavin's got to know with one foul, we need you out there. You can't just, in front of everybody, push off.
Yep, so Gatavian Fryer has come in, along with Carson Browning. And 2:42 to play here in the first quarter, tied at 6. Bradley with the basketball, trying to penetrate down the lane. And threw it up against Fryer. Ball gets loose underneath. And lost out of bounds by the Scotties.
Got lucky because they saved it and they bobbled it.
Yeah. 2:32 to go, first quarter. As Browning gets it into Shelton, turns up court with it against Bradley.
Man press, but you always got to be conscious of them coming and bringing somebody else.
And they're going to call an offensive foul from the other side of the floor.
He's standing right there. We had an official literally 2 feet from him, and we had the guy all the way across call it. I'll have to watch the replay on that, and it won't be for a highlight play.
Here's Bradley. Right side over to Moore. Pull up from the long 2 is good. 8-6, Scotties back on top. 2:08 to go here in the first quarter. Hardy with the ball for the Trojans. Works against Moore into the front court. Try to penetrate. Spin move. Goes up with a one-hander. Got it. Ties it up at 8. Minute 55 to go, first quarter. Bradley with the basketball for the Scotties. Out to Jarek Martin. Martin on the dribble. Trying to make a move. Goes inside, and it's no good.
Grab it.
And grabbed there by Hardy, giving it off to Shelton. Shelton, diagonal pass underneath the flyer. Bobble it for a moment, and turns and throws it up, and it rolls in.
Super job by Tay, composing himself, giving a little pump fake to get his defender up in the air and then finishing.
10-8, Trojans back on top by 2. Going to get Jackson Bird and Maddox Griggs in the ball game here in just a second. Minute 22 to play in the first quarter. 10-8, Trojans lead it. They give it out to Bradley. Bradley working around the top of the key. Gets a screen. Now can't shoot. He's double teamed. They dump it down inside. And a shot put up and in. There should have been a travel there by Hodges. And he got the bucket. Ties it up at 10. Here's Hardy. Get it across the line. Penetrating. Throwing it up on the run. It's no good, but he's fouled. Moore's first personal. That's number 2 on the Scotties. Going to send Cade Hardy to the free throw line 82% of the year. And his first free throw is good. Maddox Griggs and Jackson Bird coming into the ball game as Shelton and Pippen get a break here with 57.7. Moore checks out for Glasgow as they get Trace England in the ball game, a 5'6" sophomore. Number 23, Grayson Bartley, comes in to replace Norris.
Some subs both ways there to give kids breaks with about a minute left in the quarter. You steal that and the quarter break, so you get them about 2 minutes timeout, and then you go back in.
Hardy gets both Kentucky Farm Bureau free throws, and it's 12-10 Trojans. 55 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Bradley got the first bucket of the game and hadn't gotten anything since.
Bradley, pull-up jumper over Hardy, no good. Crashing the boards, Jackson Bird. Looking for Hardy. He's got it. Running down the left side. Behind the back dribble. Three-point attempt is coming off. And the rebound underneath. Lost out of bounds.
We're going to change that. We're going to change that, right? There was no gold in the vicinity, and they will change it to get us another look at it. We're 0-4 from 3, but get an offensive rebound with 35 left in the quarter to get another go.
Hardy gets it in the corner to Flyer. Now Maddox Griggs in the corner to Hardy. Hardy dribbles it out. 28 seconds to go here in the first. Hardy calling the play. Down to 24 seconds.
One shot.
Down to 20 seconds. Hardy out near midcourt with the basketball. Down to 15 seconds to play. Now Hardy down to 12. Down to 10. Down to 8.
Hardy's not giving this up.
Hardy on the move. Bounce pass as Griggs fell down, got tripped up, and with 2.4. Barren will have the basketball in front of the Trojan student section. 2.4 to go. Hardy looking. Gonna have to hurry. Gets it into Bradley. Back to Hardy. Long three is no good. What do we got?
Didn't start the clock. We got highly paid clock keeper over here not paying attention.
So we're at the end of the first quarter, and Barren County leads Glasgow 12-10. We'll be back in a minute. This is the 15th District Basketball Tournament on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
About playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real treasure for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
It's 12-10. The Trojans lead the Scotties as we go to quarter number 2. Brought to you by CRS Construction. Here this championship game of the 15th District. Glasgow with the basketball. Jarek Martin on the dribble. Off to the right side of the key. Now wants to penetrate, can't go, angles off right. He'll give it to Bradley. Pull-up jumper, 15-footer is no good. Maddox Griggs with a rebound for the Trojans. As Griggs gets it across the line against England. Leaves it out with Cade Hardy. Hardy guarded by Bradley. And get his hands off of it.
There you go.
It's going to be his first, team's first of the quarter.
Cade's got a tough matchup. He's being guarded by Bradley, who's arguably their best player, and also guarding him on the other side.
Ball comes in the corner to Hardy, right-hand side. The lob in underneath the Fryer, dropped it out of bounds.
It's a tough catch. You had to kind of go over the shoulder to do that. You can't lead him on the other side.
Glasgow's basketball, 7:23 to play in the first half. Trojans leading 12-10. It's Bradley. Gavin Nunn is on the bench with 2 personal fouls early in the first quarter. Pippen and Shelton will return to the lineup here in just a second.
Running the old flex play.
And it is England. He fell down, or we're going to have a travel. I thought he traveled before he fell down, and then fell down again, then traveled again.
Yeah, he got his feet going, and I thought he traveled more at the beginning than he did when it was called, but you get the turnover nonetheless. Not very many turnovers in this game, 2 each way.
It's Weston Shelton to bring it up for Barren. 1 minute gone here in the second. Trojans with a 12-10 lead over the Scotties. It's Shelton, top of the key, penetrating, spinning, giving it out to Bird to the key. Back over the left side, it goes to Hardy. As Bird set a screen for him. Hardy's wanting to penetrate down the right side of the lane, had it blocked away. Here's Shelton with it back out front on the left side. He wants a screen set, but goes the other way. Goes inside, trying to go up with it. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds, or we got a foul
out front. Got a foul out front. Oh, you can't.
What are they going to call?
Got a foul out front here on the drive.
23. That's Bartley. His first, team second. Shelton at the line for 2. Shelton, 78.5% from the charity stripe on the year. First of 2 on the way. It's good. Norris and Moore return to the Glasgow lineup. Minton is also back in to join Bradley and Martin. Shelton back to the line. It's on the way. He's at both in. It's 14-10 Trojans. 6:34 to go here in the first half. Bradley with the basketball. Bradley sends it out to Moore. Moore right to the right side, hands it off to Martin. Martin circles around, leaves it with Minton. And now here's Moore. Into the key. Hands it off to Bradley. Bradley driving to the basket. Missed the shot. Rebounded there by Shelton. Shelton works it into the front court against Bradley. Leaves it with Hardy. He's got Moore on him now. Hardy takes him one-on-one. Takes it down the lane. Fadeaway jump shot. No good. Follow-up no good by Bird and taken by Minton.
He lost it kind of going up and couldn't regather it.
Bradley left to the lane. Out to Norris. Cross-court pass over to Martin. As Martin pulls up 15-footer, good.
First shot they've made in a while. He's not a jump shooter. He's more of a driver. But he was left open enough he had to take it.
14-12. Trojans lead it. 5:40 to go in the first half. Shelton with the ball. Gets rid of a wide pass over to Hardy on the right side. Hardy getting the screen there from Bird. He's wanting to penetrate down the lane. Got bumped, no call. Shelton, three-point attempt in the air. Got it.
Yep. Just making sure they called it a 3. That's our first one out of 5 we've let go tonight.
So a Riley Diddle Group 3 for Weston Shelton. That's his 51st three-pointer of the year. And the Trojans lead is 5 at 17-12. Here's Minton trying to spin to go up the baseline. Reversed it up. No. Battle for the rebound. Pulled down by Fryer.
They just took
Fryer
it away from
some help. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Shelton's got it. Shelton against Bradley. Bradley trying to reach in on him. Shelton in the corner. It's Pippen. Can't shoot the 3. Got pressure from Norris. Trying to reverse it back to the right side. Double teamed in there to Hardy. Pull up 15-footer. No good. Got fouled. No call. Bird throws it back up. No. Minton and Fryer fighting for it. And we're going to have a foul on Fryer.
Yep.
So Fryer coming down the ball game, and Maddox Griggs is back in. Kate Hardy is getting a little bit of a breather here with Carson Browning back on the court. 4:40 to go, first half, 5-point lead for Barren County, 17-12.
I think it's Kate's first time he's been out the whole tournament.
Yeah. Bradley with the basketball on the near side. Over across it goes to Martin. Martin sends it out to Moore. And now Moore will give it to Norris. Norris on the right side of the floor. Out top is Minton. Hands it back off to Bradley. Now Bradley goes back to the left side to Moore on the wing. Moore circles halfway out, goes back in the corner. Minton with a three-point attempt. It's no good. Rebound to Carson Browning. Off to Weston Shelton. Shelton will work it into the front court against Bradley. Crossover move, penetrates down the lane. The runner rims, no good. Wow.
A lot of contact.
Here's Norris with the basketball, driving to the basket. No look pass in there to Minton. Scoops it up, it's no good. Tapped up in the air, no. Taken by Pippin. He'll give it to Shelton. 3:45 to go in the first half. 5-point Trojan lead. Baseline shot for Bird. Got it!
It didn't come out and get him, and that's a big shot there from the senior.
Glasgow wants a timeout. This will be the 30 with 3:37 to play in the first half. The Trojans 19, the Scotties 12. We'll keep it right here.
Scotties 1 of 6 this quarter. The only one they've got is that little mid-range jumper by Jarrett Martin, and we are just kind of methodically, only 2 field goals, but methodically scoring just enough to continue to separate as they're struggling to score themselves.
Barren County with 1-3. That was by Weston Shelton. And a 2-pointer there on that baseline shot for Jackson Bird. And Shelton's hit a couple of free throws here, too. Barron's 4 for 4 at the line. Glasgow yet to go to the free throw line. Glasgow's basketball as Bradley will bring it up.
I think they'll look to get him a shot here.
Bradley lobs it in there to the left elbow to Bartley. Gives it out top now to Martin. Martin gives it to Moore. He's open. 3-point attempt is good.
Moore is not a three-point shooter either. He's only made 10 this year, like I said earlier. That's his second attempt, but hit that one.
Cuts it to 4 at 19-15. Griggs with the basketball against Norris. Gives it over to Hardy. Hardy out to Shelton. Shelton back over to Hardy. Can't shoot the 3, but he will. Over his defender. Got it!
It's a big shot. Weston actually had a really good look himself. Passed it up because he was in the flow of the play.
22-15. Norris cut off down low. Double teamed into Martin. Goes up over Browning. No. Trying to get his own rebound to go back up, but he's fouled.
Yeah. We didn't have anybody match up with Jarrett for some reason. He was just hanging out about the 6-foot line saying, give me the ball, and they finally found him.
Foul on Griggs is first. That'll be Barren County's second of the half, or the quarter. And Glasgow's Jarrett Martin at the free throw line. He's only about a 54.5% foul shooter on the year. 22-15, Barren County here. 2:43 to go before halftime. Martin, first of 2 on the way. It's good. Cameron Pippin back into the Trojan lineup. He's going to come in for Maddox Griggs. 22-16. Martin back up at the stripe for one more shot. It's on the way, and he missed it. Rebound comes off to Carson Browning. Weston Shelton picked up early in the backcourt by Bradley. Shelton trying to get it across the line, does. Bounce pass broken up in there by Moore. Try to go to Hardy. Here comes Martin with it. Martin, right side Norris, long distance 3 is off the mark. Crashing the board underneath is Bartley, and he is going to be fouled.
Pippin had a hand on it but couldn't corral it, and as he stayed in there, picked up the foul.
That's his first, team's third of the quarter. Bradley will put the ball in play. Comes out to Moore, left wing, gives it to Bradley. Now Bradley here on the left side, backs away, 2:15 to go in a half. Got Hardy defending Bradley out here. Bartley comes to set a screen, fires a 3-point shot. It's off the mark. Tapped around, goes, Pippin was out of bounds when he caught it on the tap. And I don't know, that's what they say.
He was.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell from this angle.
He was. He was the first one to touch it, and he didn't step back in with
They
both
go
feet.
into Norris, shoots over Shelton, no good. Browning with a rebound. Cradle it, throws it down the floor. Bird to the basket, lays it in.
He said, I want to dunk it so bad.
He really did.
But I'll just lay it
He
in.
wanted to. That is 24-16 Trojans. Bradley penetrating down the lane underneath Bartley. Blocked from behind, but put back up and in by Bartley.
Got his own.
24-18. Pippen looks to inbound. It comes into Shelton. Shelton with Bradley picking him up early in the backcourt once again. Gets with the ball to Hardy. Going to have to get it across the line against Moore. Cuts back and forth, drives to the basket, shovel pass underneath the Browning. He put it up and in.
Second big-time assist by Cade Hardy, just finding a lane and drawing defenders.
26-18 Trojans. Here's a jumper for Bradley. It is no good. Rebound out of bounds. And it's going to go back to Glasgow underneath. Are you kidding me?
It must have got tipped away. I couldn't see through the traffic, but it must have got tipped away by a Trojan.
Here's Moore on the left wing. Moore penetrating against an off-balance shot's going to drop in for Moore.
It's a good move.
26-20. Trojans with a minute to go here in the first half. It's Hardy with the ball. Hardy gets it across. Penetrating. Top of the key. Down in the lane. Fade away. Jump shot. Go!
Textbook Cade Hardy.
28-20. Barren County. Here's Jarek Martin. He's going to drive strong to the bucket. He runs over. That's going to be 2 on Martin.
Both charging fouls, right, Jack?
Ran over Jackson Bird.
He got that like he was getting a handoff at the 10-yard line trying to score a touchdown. He just barreled into Jackson Bird.
28-20, the Trojans lead it here. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Shelton working it across the line. Bounce pass over to Hardy. Hardy defended by Moore. Moore reaching in on him. Across it goes to Pippen. 28 seconds to go in a half. Pippen can't penetrate against Norris. Gives it back out now to Hardy. Got Norris guarding him. Got his hands all over him and no call. Bounce pass off to Browning. Right side of the free throw line. Back to Hardy. Fakes. Drives. Had it batted away from behind, but a foul. Reach around foul on Norris. And that will be his first. It's only 4 on Glasgow here in this quarter. So Barren County will take it out with 12.8 to go. And a 28-20 lead. Hardy in the corner to Browning. Out to Pippen. Can't shoot the 3. As Norris is putting the pressure on him. Down to 8. Pippen trying to drive. Goes to the basket strong. He'll lay it up too strong against the glass. Browning tried to go back up. He's fouled by Bradley, I think. And if it is, that is number 2 on Jalen Bradley.
Yeah, our bigs just getting up tall and trying to get offensive boards, and we got one to commit a foul. Just 2.3 left in the quarter.
Browning for 2 shots. First one is on the way. It's good. 29-20. Trojans on that Kentucky Farm Bureau foul shot from Carson Browning. Second one is on the air, and it's good.
Don't foul him.
30-20. Bradley at midcourt, losing the handle. Time runs out, and that's the end of the half, and the Trojans will go in the locker room with a 10-point lead. Here over the Glasgow Scotties, it's 30-20, Barren County. We're going to come back with the SCRTC halftime report. But first, we're going to talk with Chris Franklin of Don Franklin. He's with us here at halftime to join the festivities here. And Chris, we talked on Monday night. Big crowd here tonight with this district championship game. We talked on Monday night. How's your week been?
It's been great, man. It's been busy end of the month, and we've been having a lot of talk about these games throughout work. So these guys may not have got as much accomplished as I wanted them to, because they were all worried about this game tonight and trying to get out early to get a seat because they know seating was going to be tight. So I kind of let some of them go a little bit earlier, so I knew there wouldn't be a whole lot of room. So what about this crowd, though, man?
Oh, it's outstanding, isn't it? I know this is the end of the month. It's a short month, only 28 days in February, and here we are the last weekend of February. How's things gone for you this month?
It's been great, man. We can't complain a bit. We've been truly blessed to work for the group we work for, and to be able to get the inventory and have the good people that we have that work for us. It makes my job pretty easy to do what we ought to do, but we've got a lot of incentives going on. I know tomorrow's the last day, but we still have a bunch of stuff going on, so if you need an end of the month deal, we got a lot right now.
Tomorrow is Saturday. It's going to be around 70 degrees, sunny skies. People get out, start looking at some vehicles, and get ready to trade.
That's right. We'll be there bright and early, ready to trade, and we'll stay as late as we need to on the end of the month. So if you need something, let us know, okay?
Well, we appreciate all you do for sports in Southern Kentucky with Glasgow and Barren County. Title sponsor, the 15th. You're going to be the title sponsor of the 4th region next week, and we appreciate that very much.
Hey, we love being involved, like we always say. We like being involved in the communities that we work in, and doing this 15th district tournament and the 4th region tournament. We're glad to be a part of it, especially when it helps kids. You know what I mean?
Yep. Chris, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Chris Franklin and Don Franklin here at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with the SCRTC halftime report. The Trojans 30, the Scotties 20, here on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
Championship game, the Barren County Trojans leading the Glasgow Scotties by a score of 30-20 here at the break of the SCRTC halftime report. We'll take a look at some halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's. First, I've got a score from the 14th District Championship game. After one quarter, Warren Central 12, South Warren 10. Of course, that game started about, 6:30 tonight, or maybe 6 o'clock tonight, and a couple others starting at 7. It was 12-10, Barren County at the end of the first quarter. Trojans outscored the Scotties 18-10 in the second quarter. And for Glasgow, 9 field goals in the first half. One of those a three-point shot. They were 1 of 2 from the foul line. Jeremiah Moore leads the way for the Scotties. He has 7 points, had a 3 and a couple of 2s. He only averages 4 points a game. Jackson Norris with a couple of field goals for 4 points. 3 points for Jarek Martin on a field goal and 1 of 2 from the foul line. And 2 points each for Jalen Bradley, Carter Hodges, and Grayson Bartley. Trace England saw some minutes but did not score in the first half. Trojans had 11 field goals in the first half. 2 of those were three-pointers. Perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Cade Hardy with 9 points in the first half. Had 3 baskets. One of those a three-point shot. He was 2 for 2 from the foul line. Weston Shelton was 7. He had a 3-point basket, a 2-point goal, and 2 for 2 from the foul line. Jackson Bird has 6 on 3 baskets. 4 points for Carson Browning, a field goal and a couple of free throws. 2 for Davian Fryer, and 2 points for Gavin Nunn, who went out early in the first quarter with 2 fouls. And so with the Trojans having a 10-point lead without Nunn in the lineup most of the first half, he'll be coming back in the second half.
And we'll go over stats in just a second, but I think Cam's rebounding and Jackson's defense taking those 2 charges on Martin. Browning gave us some good minutes in there too. Those bigs really kind of cleaned up for the majority of the time and being a physical presence where they couldn't really drive a whole lot and they really couldn't get in there and just push us around on the inside without Gavin in there. So, you know, we gotta have other people step up, and we definitely did in that aspect in the first half. We were 11 of 24 for 46%, 2 of 6 from 3 for 33, making a third of those. Glasgow made a third of their shots overall from the field, 9 of 27, and 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%. Both teams turned it over 3 times. We out-rebounded about 2, 17-15. We had 4 offensive boards, and they had 5 from the offensive side. So overall, you know, we checked at least the box in the pregame, and maybe more than one box if we look down there at it. We said we got to strike first. We got to get off to a good start, and I thought we did. You know, being up 10 is definitely a good start. I said we have to be intense and physical. I think we have done that. And I think we overall benefited, like I said in the pregame, we benefited from Wednesday night's game kind of being a dogfight because we're in tournament mode. Glasgow didn't get that until here in the first half for this 15th district tournament. I also said we had to keep Bradley in check. Bradley's got 2. He made the first 2 of the game and hasn't had 1 since. So we've got to continue to do those things for another 16 minutes, or you'll see that 10-point lead dwindle away. Glasgow's not going to lay down and say, here, go cut down the nets on our home floor. They're going to put up the fight here in the second half, and we have to respond and respond well.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be back with our second half. This has been the SCRTC Halftime Report and McDonald's Halftime Stats. Back with the second half in 2 minutes here on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We're about ready to get the second half underway of this 15th District Boys Championship game. The Barren County Trojans leading the Glasgow Scotties by 10. The largest lead of the night, 30-20. Hatcher Sadler Funeral Home brings you the third quarter here from Glasgow High. Again, the girls region, or the boys region, draws tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in Warren East. The girls' fourth region tournament begins Sunday afternoon at Diddle Arena. We'll have all the games for you. Trojans play the second game at about 4:30. That's before or after the Bowling Green Monroe County game, which we'll also have here on 104.7 WCLU.
I'm going to prove I don't know what I'm talking about, but I would go back to one of those first 2 sets we ran to open the game. Little backdoor cut, or we flip it over to get Gavin back involved.
Yeah, pass batted up in the air, but pulled down by Nunn. He's waiting for Hart. They had him grabbed. Here's a 3 by Pip, and it's short. Rebound by Nunn. Right inside. Here's a jumper, a little one-hander. Good for Hardy.
Little teardrop. Gavin gets himself in the game there and gets an offensive board to get K to put back.
32-20. Trojans extend the lead to 12. Underway here in the third quarter. 15th District Championship game. Trojans defending their title here as they work it inside to Martin. He walked with it. Shot goes up, no good. Forced it up, and they're going to call a foul on Jackson Bird. First foul of the quarter. Jarek Martin will be at the line where he's 1 for 2. He's shot the only free throws for Glasgow in the first half. 54.5% from the free throw line of the year. And Martin with his first free throw is on the way, and it's good. 32-21. Martin back at the line for one more shot. And he puts it up, and it is no good. Rebound underneath. He didn't get the rebound. Norris fires a three and hits it.
Warren just said block out up the lane, and specifically pointed our bigs, and we give up a big putback.
Yep. And here's how about Hardy taking it coast to coast and laying it up and in for point number 13. 34-24. On the other end, the ball gets out of the hands of Bradley. The Trojans have it coming the other way. And it's going to be stripped away. Here's Norris going to the basket, puts it in.
Can't get a direct turnover bucket.
And now the 12-point lead is at 8, 34-26. Hardy into the front court against Moore. Coming over to set a screen, double team, gives it to Nunn. Off it goes to Pippen, can't shoot the three. Spins, goes up the baseline. Stopped, trying to muscle it up, and he's going to be fouled by Minton.
I'd say it'll be Minton, you're right.
His first, team's first of the third.
No, they put it on Martin.
Martin, and that's 3 on Martin.
That's a big either or there.
Yeah.
Both were in the vicinity.
And it is going to be Pippen at the line for 2 shots. Missed the first one. Gatavian Fryer coming in for Gavin Nunn. And Pippen back to the stripe for one more. It's on the way, and it rims good. His first point of the game puts the Trojans back up by 9 at 35-26. 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bradley with the basketball, comes out to center court. Goes into Minton of the high post left. And now Jarek Martin's got it. Right side of the key, hands it off to Bradley, off the screen for a three. It is no good. Rebound, Weston Shelton gets rid of it to Pippen, and now to Hardy. Hardy throws it across over to Shelton on the right side. Had to reach out to get that one. Shelton driving strong to the bucket, had it blocked from behind. And it's taken away in there by Jarek Martin. Martin sends it off to Bradley, lays it up and in. That cuts it down to 7 at 35-28.
Kind of like the girls, we got to make sure we play under control. And he double dribbled right here in front of us. Another turnover. They're going on a little run. We can't get out of control and speed ourselves up. Warren may think about a timeout here just to say, okay, listen, we knew they weren't going away. We got to compose ourselves, and that's a good stoppage here too, maybe without even calling the timeout, just to kind of let them walk it up the floor and take a breath.
Bradley with it on the near side. 5:42 to go. Third quarter, 35-28, Trojan lead. Bradley dumps it off in there to Martin. Martin kicks it off left corner to Norris. Trying to go baseline. Goes under, shovels it off, and it's deflected out of bounds off the hand of Bird.
And Bird knocked it out.
Martin will trigger it in for the Scotties. He lobs it out to Minton. He'll hand it off to Bradley. Bradley fell down but kept the dribble going. Trying to come off the screen once again. Bradley trying to penetrate right of the lane. Fadeaway jump shot, good. 35-30. Lead is at 5 now. Long pass deflected by Minton, and he's going to be fouled as Bird gets knocked to the floor. Barren County's basketball underneath. Hardy will trigger it in. Hardy lobs it into none. Throws it up, laid up there like an egg and fell in.
Yeah, died it right on the back.
37-30. Bradley almost lost the handle. Got a little bit out of control there. Got it off to Norris. Now Norris trying to penetrate. Can't go. Back out to Minton. Off the left side it goes to Moore. In the corner is Jarek Martin. He walked. No call. Trying to work in there against Bird. Turnaround jump shot is up and good.
They're making some athletic 10, 12, 15-foot jump shots now.
37-32. Pass comes in the middle to none. He'll give it off to Pippen. Pippen breaks to the middle. Down the lane. He'll put it up short.
No.
Taken by Minton.
Forcing it now.
Yeah.
Forcing it.
Bradley. Off the left side. Moore saved it from going out of bounds. Here's Minton. Back out to Bradley. 4:23 to go here in the third. 37-32 Trojan lead. Largest has been 12. Bradley trying to work. Now throws up the shot off the window. It is no good. Got his own rebound. Back up, no good. Blocked from behind. Bird's got it off to Hardy. Going to have a whistle and a block. Norris was moving. Glasgow doesn't like the call. But he was moving. And it's Glasgow's basketball. That's the second foul on Norris. Third one on the Scotties here in the third quarter. Pippen coming out for the Trojans. Browning coming back in. As it comes into Hardy. Hardy works against Moore. Gets it across the line. Back and forth. Pulls up. Shoots the three ball. And it's no good. Rebound comes out. Gets loose. Picked up by Bird. Back over to Hardy. Cross-court pass. Shelton driving. Throwing it up.
Oh, it's
going to be goaltending. Shelton gets his 9-point. And it's 39-32 Trojans.
Important 3-minute segment here, 4-minute segment almost.
Bradley with the basketball for the Glasgow Scotties out front with it. Gives it to Jarek Martin. Now we got a whistle away from the ball.
Browning, I think, holding. Moore coming across.
That'll be his first, team second of the quarter. Glasgow's basketball. Bradley will trigger it in. Gets it into Martin. Spin move. Goes up over Bird. Shot it no good. Just forced it up there. Bird with a rebound. Comes off to Shelton. Shelton works against Norris. Down the right side. Hesitation move. Gives it back out to Browning. Now Browning on the move against Norris here. Trying to get away from him. He steals it from him. Up court it goes to Bradley. Bradley's going to go in and lay it in.
Got to give it to a guard and get a timeout. We can't make one-on-one moves 20 feet from the bucket. You got to get it to a guard. Shelton's got to go get it back. Another live ball turnover where they get a layup.
Timeout by the Trojans. This will be a 30-second timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. Barren County had a 32-20 lead, and Glasgow has outscored the Trojans 14-7 since the start of the second half.
Say it again, say it again, say it again. They're not going to let us just win going away.
No.
You know, they have made some really nice plays. Bradley only 2 points in the whole first half. He's made some nice bucket. Jarek had a nice athletic play there. Norris has been big. The putback off a mishandled rebound that we had on a free throw, kind of started this run, gave them a little bit of spark, and all it takes is just a little glimmer, and they've taken and ran with it, and it's now turned into a little bitty fire.
Ball comes into Hardy. Got double team. Back to Pippen. Pippen in the backcourt. Needs some help. Throws it in the middle. Oh, threw it away.
We are so haphazard with the basketball. 4 turnovers this quarter. The press is just killing us.
Bradley with it for the Scotties. Trying to work against Hardy. He'll dump it off in there to Hodges, who just checked back in. And here's Moore, left open 3, and it's no good this time. The wrong rebound comes off to Bird. Here's Shelton. Sends it back over to Bird to the right side. In the corner goes to Pippen. Fires it up for 3. It's no good. Rebound off of none and out of bounds, looks like. I couldn't see from here.
Thought about it way too long, Pippen did. Just 2 of 8 from 3.
Coming down to 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Barren County up 5, 39-34. Bradley circles around to the right side, gets a screen from Hodges, pulls up and shoots a three ball, and it is bouncing off. Ball's going to go off the hand. Looked like it went off of Hodges, but apparently there were a couple of Trojans got a fingertip on it.
Didn't get the break on 2 rebounds there, out of bounds.
Maddox Griggs is checked into the lineup now. 3 out of the corner for that's Norris. Okay, I couldn't tell down there in the right corner. There's the 3. Griggs, threw it away, but none there to grab it. Gives it back off to Bird. Goes under, puts it up and in. That's a bit of a foul right there.
Scramble drill that results in a play. Get back.
And it's Martin driving and dunking it. And they're going to count it, I think, and call the foul.
Yeah. We just got to get back. They completely beat us back, and he walked right out here out front, and then when he regained his stuff, that tells you how much athleticism he had. When he regained his feet, that he could get up and throw it down.
Carson Browning checked into the Trojan lineup now. Gavin Dunn just goes out with those 3 fouls. Here's Martin's free throw. It's on the way, and it's no good. Browning trying to go for the rebound. They say it's off him and out of bounds.
They're working us on free throw rebounds. That's the most unnecessary thing to say, but they are getting extra possessions off of those missed free throws.
Here's a lob out to Martin, right side of the key. Gives it to Hodges. Hodges off the screen. Here's Bradley. Pulls up, shoots the jumper. No. Rebound comes off to Shelton. Minute 48 to go in the third. Shelton, right side is Griggs. Griggs pulls up with a 12-footer. No good. Martin with a rebound for the Scotties.
Possession's too quick.
Martin down the lane, lays it up and in.
He's got a full head of steam going to the bucket. They've got it within 3, the closest in a long time.
41-38. Bird, right side to Griggs, gives it to Shelton, driving strong to the bucket, lays it up and in. 43-38. Bradley pulls up in the lane. His jumper is good.
Just back and forth, stays at 3. Minute 15 to go in the quarter.
43-40 Trojans, 110. Here's Griggs, gives it off to Nunn. Cross-court pass over to Hardy. Hardy down the right sideline, goes to the basket, puts it up. It is not.
Yeah, is it good?
Okay.
It's a count. There's no way that's a charge.
I couldn't see it because I had everybody in front of me here, and I didn't know what they were going to call. So Hardy got the bucket. The foul was on. Who did put the foul on? Hardy's free throw is up, and it's good.
15. They put it on 15. That's Collier.
Oh, Collier out there. Yeah. Okay, he just checked in. 6'2" freshman. It's a 6-point lead for Barren County right now at 46-40, just under a minute to play in the third quarter.
It's been a good played quarter for the most part. We've had too many turnovers, but other than that, it's been just a back and forth.
Bradley with a basketball. Dribbling off to the right side, wanted to drive around Hardy. Goes up the one-hander short. Rebound to the Trojans, stolen back by Bradley. We got a whistle.
It's a good foul
on Griggs, looks like.
It's a good foul by Griggs because that was a wide-open layup, but he just kind of threw it and flipped it to Hardy, resulting in a turnover when we could have had a last shot in the quarter.
Comes out to Martin. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Martin on the dribble here out front of the right side.
Going to play for one, clearly.
Yeah, the 28. Hodges comes over to set a screen. Browning slides back off of him. Here's Norris with a 3. Got it.
Tie game? Or no, 3-point game. Back to a 3-point game.
2 threes for Jackson Norris. 46-43, 15 seconds to play here in the quarter. Being hounded was Griggs. Bounce pass in the corner. Shelton a 3. No good. Browning the rebound. Had it knocked loose. Fryer. It's Hardy. 3-point attempt.
Get back 3 seconds. We got to stay in. They're not even going to throw it in.
That will take it to the end of the third quarter. And Barren County has a 6-point lead at 49-43 over the Scotties. One more quarter to go in this championship game. Back in a minute on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
33. As we start the fourth quarter, and this fourth quarter brought to you by Scooters Coffee here in this championship game of the 15th District. Glasgow's basketball. Bradley has it for the Scotties, dribbles off to the right side. Martin's coming over to set a screen. They try to slide off. He lost the handle, but somebody reached in and fouled him. They're going to put it on Hardy. His first, team's first of the fourth quarter.
How about 37 field goal attempts in that third quarter between two teams?
Oh, that's two on Hardy. I must have missed one somewhere. Bradley behind the arc for a three. No good. Shelton with a rebound.
It's just one. It is one on Cape.
It is just one. They put two on the board up there.
They took it off.
Okay. Hardy driving strong. One-hand shot. Good. Falling away on the baseline. Cade Hardy pushes the lead back out to 8. Here's Moore driving against Shelton. Has to throw it back out to Bradley. Bradley trying to make a move down in the right side of the lane. Lost the handle. Loose ball underneath. It was taken by Hardy, then stolen back by Hodges. Here's Kohler. Kohler into the lane. May have walked with it. Now Moore driving against Shelton. Throws it up, hit the side of the backboard. And they're going to call it
the other way. Probably the right call, but you can't wait to see what happens before you call it.
Yeah, that's going to put Moore at the free throw line. 64% of the year. First one, no good. 7:11 to go in the ball game. 8-point Trojan lead. Kohler steps out of the lane, or steps out of the game, and it's going to be Norris back in. Moore hits the second. And it's 51-44 Barren County. 7:11 to go in the ball game.
They're altering their press a little bit and dropping out of it.
As Griggs will work it across against Norris. Gets it across the line, dumps it in to the left elbow, and the ball is thrown away. Another turnover.
Not sure what that was, but it was our 9th turnover nonetheless.
They send it down to Norris. Bluffs on the three, trying to drive in, throws up the off-balance shot. It's no good. And we're going to have a foul, or is it out of bounds?
It's out of bounds.
Martin came over the top. I thought it was going to be a foul there on Martin, but Barren County will get the ball with 6:49 to play.
You come over top and your hand goes towards out of bounds line. It's the other team's ball.
Shelton will work against Bradley here. Shelton dumps it into Hardy. Hardy, top of the key. Now Hardy turning against Moore. Throws it left side. Dumps it into Nunn. Got a foul from behind. And it will be on Bartley, his second. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Comes into Nunn in the corner. Gives it out to Bird. Over it goes to Griggs. Right side of the key. Griggs on the dribble. Kind of going, trying to find some running room. Goes under and puts it in.
It's a left-hand advantage right there.
Slid under everybody there. It's 53-44 Trojans with 6:13 to play. Bradley throws it up in the lane. Got it to roll in.
Not going to call that foul. They're not going to. Probably wasn't, but he created a little separation on Cade. Get a bucket, and Glasgow gets a full timeout.
6:09 to go in the ball game. It's Barren County 53, Glasgow 46. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Trojans up 7, 53-46. Largest lead was 12 at 32-20. The lead was 6 after 3 as Glasgow had scored 23 in that third quarter to Barren County's 19. And a score from the 14th district. Warren Central leading South Warren 43-30 after 3 quarters. Clinton County, Monroe County just now getting started in the 16th district championship game.
13-2, right?
13-2 down at, let's see, where's that? Logan County, I think. Or Russellville. No, it's at Russellville. Barren County's basketball, full court pressure with the Scotties. As Griggs runs a baseline, gets it inbounds to Hardy. Hardy will throw it cross court over to Bird, and now gives it to Griggs. Going to have to get it across the line. Here's Hardy in the middle. Shelton with it. Shelton working the right side. Dumps it down in low. Underneath, we got a collision here underneath. And an offensive foul on Jackson Bird.
And Warren says, settle down. Settle down. That was the right play. He just can't bulldoze through for our 10th turnover. Under 6 to go now, just under it.
Bradley with it for the Scotties. Pulls up, 17-foot jumper, good. Got it over Hardy. He has scored 12 points here in the second half, 14 for the game. 53-48. Griggs in the backcourt looking at a trap. Dribbles out of it, throws it in the middle to Bird, fires it down and on, gives it out to Shelton. Shelton back here to Griggs. Griggs getting pressure, getting hand checked by Martin, but no whistle. They give it out to Shelton. Shelton brings it back out against Norris. He wants to penetrate down the lane, goes to the basket, puts it up. It is going to not count, or is it?
No, it won't, but it's out on the floor. Just kind of an elbow to the back. Norris.
That'll be 3 on Jackson Norris, 2 on the Scotties here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson Bird, gives to Griggs, left elbow, dumps it down to Nunn, throws it in the corner, 3-point attempt, Shelton, no good. Rebound comes off to Norris.
Didn't get it set.
5:10 to play.
I'm sorry, 3 of 11 from 3.
Martin to the basket, puts it in and draws a foul.
On Jackson Bird.
Yep. And that's going to be 3 on Jackson Bird and 4 on the Trojans here in the fourth quarter. And the lead is back down to 3 at 53-50.
All of a sudden, back-to-back buckets and an N1 opportunity gets them there.
Martin is 2 of 6 from the line tonight. It's on the way, and it is going to roll in. It is all over the place.
All the way around.
2-point ball game now, 53-51. Trojans, here's Nunn, loops it down in the corner to Bird. Has to save it going out of bounds. Caught back here on the near side by Shelton.
Ooh.
And now Shelton getting pressure from Norris out front. Gives it to Hardy with more. Down low, Nunn works inside, puts it up, missed the shot. Got a whistle and a foul.
Jarek's 4th. He tried to take a charge, and there wasn't really any contact there. And because he was underneath Gavin, he had to call the foul. He was not shooting, though.
That's the 3rd foul of the Scotties here in this quarter. 4:48 to go. Comes into Hardy, right corner, dumps it into Nunn, and he had it blocked. Should have got fouled there. Bird trying to put it up, no good, but a foul.
Called it on 23, Bartlett.
That's 3 on Bartley. 4 on the Scotties. Jackson Bird at the line. First one is no good. Got to make him. You got to make him in a close game like this. Hodges coming in for Martin.
They're going to take him out with 4 with 4:41 to go.
Jackson Bird's a 55% foul shooter. It's up, and he got it. For Matt London, KFB free throw, timeout. Coach Warren Cunningham with 4:41 to go here in the basketball game. This championship of the 15th district. Be a 30-second timeout. The Trojans 54, the Scotties 51. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank.
Quick adjustment. I think he'll do something a little bit differently defensively because they took Jarek out. And so that gives them a little bit different lineup look. And we'll see what Warren comes out with defensively. Just up 3 as we're heading under 5 minutes. So we just headed under 5 minutes here in the game. I think we called something and then looked at the lineup they had and looked up the set, and we just were going to go man up.
Glasgow's basketball. We're down to 4:40 to play. 3-point Trojan lead. Largest has been 12. Bradley with the basketball for the Scotties on the right side.
Watch Norris.
And it's Norris driving around Shelton, going to the basket. No, hit the bottom of the backboard. Nunn comes up with it. Ahead up to Bird. Bird going to the bucket, puts it up and in on a foul.
That'll be on 11, Bradley.
And that's 3 on Bradley.
Good job, just strong presence, finishing with the right hand on his strong side.
Bird is right back to the stripe to try to make a 3-point play here. And it's up, and it is good. And it's a 6-point lead now, back for the Trojans at 57-51.
I don't know how long they can leave Martin on the bench.
Bradley driving, almost lost his handle and had it stripped away, and he's double-teamed. Gets it in the lane. Jumper is good for Hodges.
You want to make Hodges make them. You'd rather him have it in his hands than Bradley.
Yeah, 57-53. Hardy pushing it down. Pull up, jumper. It is no good. Rebound underneath. Nunn puts it back up and in.
That was a combination of the two guys right there. I think it was Bird and Nunn fighting for it, and it landed in Nunn's hands in a putback.
59-53. Bradley's got it, trying to make a move out top. He's got a 3-point attempt on the way, and he hit it.
How do we go underneath the screen? How do we go underneath the screen with a shooter, their best 3-point shooter, 42 of them, and the game on the line? 30-second timeout, Glasgow.
Cuts it back down to 3, 59-56, 3:43 left. Bradley has scored 15 points in the second half, 17 for the ball game.
Quiet first half. I mean, there's so many comparisons to the girls' game last night. Bradley, Morris, you know, their first halves and second halves, and the lead that we built up wasn't quite as strong or as long as the girls, but we had a nice lead at the half, and they fought back and clawed back, and it's just a one-possession game here as we went under a screen, gave him a wide-open 3 look, and was able to knock it down.
And Martin is back in the game now, playing with those 4 fouls.
And that's why Glasgow called that timeout, to get Minton and Martin back in the game.
As Pippin looking to inbound, gets it into Hardy. Hardy into a trap, lobs it back over to Pippin. Now Pippin has the ball kicked.
We got to look up the floor and get somebody in the middle.
3:36 to go. And Pippin will inbound the ball. Pippin trying to find Shelton. Can't. Gives it over to Hardy. Hardy to the right side. Diagonal pass. Picked up. Wow. Shelton apparently was on the sideline here. He had to jump up high to get the pass.
We've been
Just had a little bit too much on it.
So loose with our press offense. We're making the hard pass, the home run pass, instead of just reversing it and getting it up the floor methodically. A chance for Glasgow to tie here with a 3.
Bradley pulling up, shooting at the 3, partially blocked by Hardy, pulled back down, but Bradley goes up and he missed it. Underneath, out of bounds to the Trojans with 3:18.
Good answer on defense.
Pippin looking to inbound. Gets it into Shelton. Had it smacked out of his hands. Should have been a foul there.
He did call a foul.
He did? Okay. Well, it's going to be 4 on Norris.
We're going to shoot, aren't we?
That should be the 5. Should be 5, yeah.
We got a timeout here for a official conversation.
Yeah. Like somebody's about ready to get thrown out of here.
It's not me or you.
No.
For clarification purposes.
Yep. Conference going on between the 3 officials.
Yeah, somebody's leaving.
pointing down toward the end of the.
He's going to get the
athletic director,
tournament manager,
Bailey Carmen. And somebody's.
It's not the worst. We're kind of icing our shooter here, but.
Was it from the scorekeeper?
It was.
How about that?
Yeah.
So the scoreboard keeper has been
relieved of his duties.
Yeah. Weston Shelton's going to be at the line. Hold up for 1 second here. Nope, not yet. Free throw, he missed it. I think he ought to shoot him over. How about you? Yeah, he's going to get to shoot him over.
All right, here's what happened. The new clock keeper said, hold on, guys, I got to have some time to get oriented here, but they'd already thrown the ball to Weston. One official said, hold up. The other one said, play on, and obviously it affected the free throw. He's been iced for 5 minutes here because of their antics, and he'll get 2 shots.
Well, he got the first one. 60-56, Barren County, 3:16 to play. Matt London, KFP free throw. Number 2 on the way. It spins in. Back up to 5 at 61-56. 3:13 to go in the ball game. Here comes Bradley speeding down the floor. Got out of control, throws it out to Minton. And now Minton will throw it over the right side of Martin.
Don't let him get it back.
Martin
saying.
Back to left side. Norris, a long 3. Good.
And a foul. It's not a foul on the shot. It's a foul away from the ball. The basket's good as Norris comes up big again for them, and going to say Cade's holding, so they'll give 2 shots. To them.
Bradley's at the line for 2. First one is up and good.
Got a chance to tie it, don't they?
They sure do. It's 61-60 now. 3 minutes to play. Bradley for the second one. It's on the way. He got it. We got a brand new ball game. 61 all. 3 minutes to play. Trojans with the ball. Here's Weston Shelton with it. Shelton works against Bradley. Gets it into the front court, and Bradley almost took it away from him, and then it's going to be lost out of bounds by Shelton.
Under control. When everything else goes haywire, I mean, you and I'll speak for us, we have a tendency to kind of go with the flow too, but when everything else goes haywire, the calmest people on the floor have to be Warren, the coaching staff, and the kids in gold here.
Bradley with a basketball. 61-61, 2:38 to play. Minton came over to set a screen. Bradley pulls up, shoots a 3. It is no good. Pippen with a rebound. Gets rid of it off to Griggs. Griggs fires it back across.
Easy.
It's Pippen looking, turning, giving it back off to Griggs, being chased out there by Norris. Norris is reaching in on him, but no call. Driving underneath. Shot swatted away and out of bounds. And what do we got here?
We lost it going up.
.214 left. Jarek Martin with the basketball for the Scotties. 2 minutes to play. Tied game, 61-61.
We'll take the air out of it here. We got to be careful. Once he gets going downhill, we got to find a way to stop him.
Yeah.
He's got 4. You can take a charge on him or at least try.
And here he goes. Martin, that should be a block. Yep. Figured it would be. I figured they'd call it.
You gotta have somebody help over, and that's Cam or that's Gavin, because it's so hard to take a charge 30 feet from the bucket. We got 3 timeouts. They've got 2 left. We need to use them to calm it down and take a little air out of it. And I mean the gym, not the ball.
Yeah. Martin at the line. He's got 2 coming. First one is on the way, and it's no good.
Gotta make sure we block out the shooter. They're going to put somebody on the line here now. They didn't have one for the first trip. They'll put Moore and Norris there. Now Moore backs off.
Martin for the second free throw attempt.
Block out shooter mainly.
Puts it up, and it is no good. Rebound Pippen. Pippen needing some help.
He's
has
got
nowhere to
dribble.
go. And timeout. With 1:36 to play. Championship game on the line. Tied 61-61. And this is going to be a full timeout, I believe. Or is it?
Yes.
30-second timeout. We'll take it right here on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
96 seconds to go in this championship game of the 15th District Tournament. We're tied. Barren County 61, Glasgow 61. Barren County's basketball. Bring the length to the floor. As we got full court pressure by the Scotties. Pippen will look to inbound. Gets it into Hardy. Hardy throws it cross court over to Shelton. Shelton back over to Hardy. Gonna have to get it across the line here. Back over to Shelton. Dribble. Shelton gets it into the front court, dumps it down to Pippen. Now Pippen turning around, can't shoot. He's got Bradley all over him. Out to Hardy. Down to 1:18 to play. That's Shelton with it. Shelton against Moore. Shelton, bounce pass off the right side. Hardy. Hardy looking. Getting a screen here set from Nunn. They double team him. Goes back to Nunn. Now Nunn needing some help here. Putting down the dribble. Hands it back off to Hardy. 1 minute to play in the game.
Pull it out.
Hardy pulling it back outside. 58 seconds. Penetrating. Throws it up from 15. Rims no good.
No, we got to be under control.
And the rebound to the Scotties. They got 48 seconds.
Now they have a chance to play for one. I thought we could have played it out. We did a great job holding it.
Yep. Here's Moore back out to Martin. Now Martin coming back out front with it. 35 seconds to play. He's going to drive. He's going to kick it off to Moore. He won't shoot it though. Brings it back up. Gives it to Norris. Norris with 25 seconds to play. Norris on the move. Brings it back out straight away over to Martin. And a timeout by Glasgow with 19.3.
Defensively is not the position you want to be in a tied game. You want to have the ball and a chance to win it.
19.3 to go. Glasgow's basketball tied at 61. Again, Sunday afternoon begins the 4th Region Girls Basketball Tournament at Diddle Arena. Bowling Green against Monroe County at 3 o'clock, followed by Barren County and Logan County At about 4:30 to 5, we got the broadcast of both those games here on WCLU 104.7, starting with fans in the stands around 2:30 on Sunday from WKU. Final 19.3. The first game this season against the Scotties went into overtime.
We had a chance. We were in Glasgow spot. We had a chance to win it at the horn. Didn't get a good shot, missed it. They kind of dominated us in overtime, won by 8.
And then Glasgow won the second game here by 10, 54-44, back on January 23rd.
If I'm Brandon Stockton, I give the ball to number 13, put him out front, go 1-4 flat, let him get downhill on us. Worst case scenario is for them, we foul them, and they get to go to the line with a chance to win it.
Yeah.
But they got other options, too. Obviously, Norris has been good, and Bradley, too.
They get it into Martin. 18 seconds to play. Martin covered up by Bird. Now drives with it in the corner, hands it off to Moore. 10 seconds to play. Moore here on the near side. Timeout again with 6.1.
They'll have it out front here, the scores table. And it's a full. That's their last timeout, Jay. It's their last timeout.
Okay.
Both teams over the limit. We don't want to foul them with 6.1, but now I think you probably put your shooters in the corners. This game it's Norris. He's got 3 big threes. You put Norris in one corner and then you drive to that side with your big guy, Martin. That's what I would do, but I don't know what they will do. 6.1's plenty of time to get to the rim, or Bradley's been great stopping on a dime from about 15 feet. Him and Cade have kind of the exact same offensive weapon there. They're both really good at that stop on a dime, pull up, and knock it down.
Glasgow's basketball, 6.1, tied 61. Norris here on the side in front of the Glasgow bench down to her right. Norris looking, gets it into Martin. Martin, he walked with it, drives, a collision here, and that is going to be an offensive foul on Martin. The 2.4.
Fouls out. If we go to overtime, fouls out. Huge advantage, Trojans, but you got 2.4 to win it. Jackson took a hit.
Big hit.
But jumps up.
Yeah. He's okay.
We got a timeout. Take it. We'll wait, but we're going to take it. I'd love to advance it. I'd love to get it here to about half court and advance it if we could.
We'll see what they're going to do. No timeout here, looks like.
I don't want.
Now we get the timeout.
He was just waiting to see how they set up defensively so he could get the draw up of it. And
full timeout. That'll be the last one, right? Or we got one more. We got one more after this. Okay. 2.4 left.
It's not really a lot of time. You got one left. It's a lot of time, but I'd love to get it right here in front of us and then have some kind of one of the plays that we run. I won't go through all of them, but one of the plays that we run for a side out that could get something in the corner, get something on the wing, at least get us a shot, a better shot than you're going to have driving 84 feet with the basketball dribbling it up.
Yeah.
Cade hit a shot at the pep rally today from about mid-court, standing right on the line. I'd like to reproduce that if you wanted to.
He also hit one from the other end of the floor at Logan County.
Those aren't high percentage shots. Those are flukes, but they're also things you remember and important parts of the game.
It's going to be a shot at the buzzer, a last-second shot, regardless. 61-61, and I believe there's 2.4 seconds to go. They got the timeout numbers on the clock here, so they'll have to count it down.
We got one full left.
Not ready yet. And here we go. 2.4. Pippen is the throw-in guy.
He's got to stay a spot. He can't move. He has to be in the spot, and we'll call our last timeout.
Yeah.
So worst case scenario, you don't get a 5-second call underneath your bucket. You got it. I don't know if we changed the inbounder. The other game we changed it. We took Cam out and put Cade in as an inbounder.
Give you a couple of scores here real quick. Clinton County, Monroe County tied at 12 at the end of the first quarter in the 16th. Down to the 13th is Logan County 16, Franklin Simpson 11. And I had another one here somewhere if I can find it, but okay, that was down to the 14th, the latest one we had from Warren Central and South Warren. Down to the wire.
Jackson's got 3 charges drawn tonight, doesn't he?
Yes.
All on Jarrett Martin.
Yeah.
And they did what I thought they would do, but we defended it well. So win for us. No timeouts.
No timeouts.
No timeouts. You got to stay in the spot.
Stay in the spot. Stay in the spot. And I think he knows to do that.
I hope so.
Here's Pippen. He's going to throw it long. It's going to come and picked up by Bradley. Desperation shot will not go, and we will go to overtime. 61-61 here in this 15th District Championship game. Glasgow outscored Barren County 18-12 and outscored the Trojans by 10 in the second half. But Jarrett Martin is out for Glasgow with fouls. That could be a big...
it is a big difference maker because he was having a great second half.
He ended up with, 8, 10, 13 points. Yeah. He missed his last 2 free throws.
Yeah, he did miss 2 big free throws there at the end, but I thought Jackson did a great job defending him. He's just a super athlete. You know, you saw him get up basically from the floor and get up and dunk it. So that's a big loss for him or for them because his size, his athleticism, and where he might not have affected us points-wise a ton, he was huge on their press.
Yeah.
Because that length right on the point of the press,
right.
You had to throw over him or throw around him, and they're going to obviously keep doing that.
Now the foul situation now has Bradley with 3, Norris with 4, Bartley with 3 for Glasgow. Jackson Bird has 4 for Barren County. Gavin Nunn has 3. And Cade Hardy, does he have 2 or 3? I may have marked one off somewhere.
Cade has 2.
Okay, all right. So now it is Hodges in the jump circle with Gavin Nunn. Stony Franklin tosses it up, and Glasgow will get it here in the overtime period.
They started hot in the overtime at Trojan Gym, and we never had a shot.
It is Bradley working to the right side, being chased out there, hooks it back out to Hodges. Hodges wants to drive, can't, throws it to Moore, wasn't looking for the pass, but was able to retrieve it. And now Moore will hand it off out to Bradley. Now Bradley with 3.5 minutes to go here in the overtime, 30 seconds in. Bradley still on the dribble out here near midcourt. Hardy trying to defend him. He's going to take off. Pull up with a fadeaway jumper. No good. None with a rebound. Gives to Hardy. Up court to Shelton. Shelton waits and hands it back off to Nunn. And he's waiting, looking for somebody to give it to. And now looking for Hardy. He's got it. Guarded by Moore here on the near side. Got to get rid of it. And takes it down the left side. 5-second count.
Got to pick it up. He was getting directions from the bench to pick it up.
So Norris will put it in. 2:58 to go here in overtime. Tied at 61.
Minute gone.
Moore out front of the right side. Holds it as Pippen applies pressure, and that backs off. Gets it out to Bradley. Bradley down to 2.5. Now Bradley trying a little shake and bake. Drives it, slices it way down the lane, missing the shot. Nunn with a rebound. Outlet pass to Hardy. Bounce pass is going to be kicked. He tried to bounce it off as Shelton was breaking to the basket.
So this is like the 9th thing I said in the pregame. We don't have to be extraordinary. We have to be steady. We're trying to make a Superman play, throwing it, making a highlight reel. We just got to be fundamental and get a good screen, get a good shot.
In the corner, Cade Hardy dumps it right into Nunn. He'll put it up, missed the shot, and the rebound comes off to Bartley.
Rushed it. Just threw it up there. You got to set yourself. You got a height advantage over Bartley at just 6 foot. You got a half a foot.
Norris straight away over to Moore.
Halfway through overtime.
And now Moore's wanting to drive. Gets cut off. Out to Bartley, top of the key. Bartley sends it over to Norris. Norris back straight away to Moore. 1:45 left in overtime. Moore on the dribble. Bounce pass off to Bartley. Bounces it back to Moore out front, right-hand side. 1:35 left in OT.
We're in basically a kind of a chaser here. Now we're going to have to get out of that and go straight man. 1:30 to go in OT.
They hand it off to Bartley. He gives it to Norris. He walked, no call. And he's going to drive. He'll lean in with a shot. It's no good. Rebound snagged in there by Shelton with 1:18 to go here in overtime. Hardy with it into the front court. Hardy on the dribble against Moore. Here on the near side. Now Hardy working the right side. Gives it off to Shelton. Shelton now looking. Out top it comes to Bird. 1:03 to go. Overtime. Hardy with it on the left side against Moore. Jumps it down to Nunn. Nunn looking. Trying to backtrack in. Spin move. Trying to go up strong with it. Too hard. Rebound Bird. Back up and in.
Now play good defense.
63-61 Trojans. 47 seconds to go in overtime. Bradley with it for the Scotties. Trying to penetrate with a spin move. Goes up with a shot and he hit it.
Really good.
63 all. Pippen gets the ball in play to Shelton. 35 seconds in overtime.
One timeout.
Shelton gets rid of it to Hardy. Going to have to get it across the line. Hardy and timeout.
That's why Warren called it. That's our only one of the overtime period.
27.4 to go here in overtime. We're tied 63-63. And this timeout is brought to you by the People's Bank. Stay tuned. After the game is over, we'll have all the award presentations. The all-season team, the all-tournament team, and the all-academic team. We'll stay on the air to bring that to you, as we always do.
I'm sure most things I say people just roll their eyes at, but the one thing I have gotten right tonight is this was going to be a close game.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, we talked about it in the pregame that the RPI had it dead even.
If you break if you break it down, you have to go to the third decimal place.
Yeah.
And we're, I guess that's a 1,000th point favorite over Glasgow.
That's what it was. That's exactly right.
The RPI is in decimal, so it's like you have to go to the third decimal place to find any separation, and we're just literally a tick above Glasgow.
Yeah. Pippen will put the ball in play for the Trojans. He's looking for Hardy. Somebody's going to have to get open.
Get it in.
Hurry. Has to fire it down to Shelton. Breaking to the basket. Lays it in.
Good play. Now play defense.
Play defense. 22 seconds to go in overtime. Barren County 65, Glasgow 63.
Know where Norris is.
15 seconds to go. Here's Bradley with the right side, driving to the basket. Whistle and a foul.
Foul on the wraparound. He'll get 2 shots. 11-9. The foul's on Gavin.
And that's number 4 on Gavin Nunn.
It's okay.
Bradley's been there once tonight and hit a pair with 11.9.
He's a good free throw shooter, isn't he?
62.6%.
Okay, free throw shooter. They shoot 65 as a team.
As a team, yeah. Here is Bradley at the line for the first of 2. It's on the way, and it is good.
He's going to make both of these.
65-64.
Glasgow's got a timeout left. We have none. 11-9 left. You got to secure a rebound here. Block out up the lane and block out the shooter.
Bradley, second of 2 on the way. Good. Ties it up. You need 10 seconds to go in overtime. Here's Hardy. Hardy into the front court. Hardy, top of the key, drives it down the lane. He is going to be swiped out of bounds. Oh, they're going to give it to Glasgow at 1.4. Man, I thought he got fouled. Full timeout by the Scotties. With 1.4, Glasgow will have the basketball. They have to bring it the length of the floor. So we're tied 65-65.
Nobody has timeouts. They don't have, this is a throw it up to Martin type situation, but you want to get them catching it going towards our goal instead of catching it to our goal, and you definitely don't want to foul them. So all you got to do is tap it, tip it, something so they can start the clock. The old adage, you put somebody on the inbounds or not, we're going to put Cam there. This is a spot foul or spot throw in too, so they can't move. They have no timeouts. They're going to have Bartley throw it in, and everybody else is going to be on their side of the half court, so that means they're going to come up and get it probably off a screen here from the middle from Hodges.
Bartley looking to inbounds. It comes into Moore, and a long three at the buzzer. No good. From half court, we're going to go to number 2 in overtime.
He kind of ends his, we were in here the other day when they were practicing. He ends his time, he ends his practices kind of like Kentucky used to with just half-court shots, and they were out here shooting half-court shots for, 10 minutes at the end of their practice going into Tuesday's game against Warren East, and that was way too close for me to be able to breathe till it banked off. 2 of 4 in the overtime period. Glasgow was 1 of 4, but knocked down those 2 free throws to be able to tie us up. Just 4 points apiece in that overtime, Jay. So point a minute.
Yep.
We turned it over a couple times. Glasgow didn't turn it over any. But credit Glasgow, they didn't really give us a look. Kind of like at the end of the regulation, we didn't give Martin a look. They didn't give us a look here.
I mean, you need to take advantage of this with Martin out with fouls. I mean, I think it's a huge advantage for the Trojans. Just got to be able to score and
we tried
defense.
We tried to go in a couple times. Yeah. Gavin missed a couple of shots in. One of those shots he missed though was a big offensive putback by Bird.
And the Trojans have to be careful because Gavin Nunn and Jackson Bird both have 4 fouls.
That would equal out or even out the Martin advantage.
So we go to another 4 minutes in this 15th District Championship game. And it is going to be controlled by the Trojans.
They got the first one. We'll get the second.
Cade Hardy got Moore putting the pressure on him. Here on the near side. Popped up in the air and out of bounds here at the scorer's table. And Cade Hardy gets it inbounds to Jackson Bird. Hands it back to Hardy. Hardy trying to penetrate. Fadeaway jump shot is no good. Ball tapped away out of bounds. Glasgow's ball. I think Pippen may got a hand on it. Bradley brings it up. Gets it across over to Moore. Moore out come to the middle court. As Moore trying to make a move on Pippen. Backs away. Hands it off to Norris. Shelton's on him.
Again, they're going to shorten the game as much as they can. This is about a 45-second possession already.
Yeah. And there's a pass underneath the Bartley, and he put it in. 67-65, the Scotties regain the lead. 2:57 to go in the second overtime period. Shelton sends it down to Pippen. And now Pippen on the dribble. Back out to Hardy.
Need Weston to get involved offensively.
Hardy gets rid of it to Shelton here on the near side. Dumps it off in there to Nunn. Nunn back out to Hardy. Fires it back over to Pippen. Can't shoot the 3. Gets defended, trying to penetrate down the lane. Spin move, throws up the shot, can't get it to go. Tapped up, no good. And it's going to be saved out. It's safe from out of bounds by Moore.
What are we doing, Jay?
I don't know.
2 out-of-control possessions. They're up 2 now with 2 minutes to go.
Bradley will bring it back out and give it to Moore. Trojans need to force a turnover here. They hand it back off to Bradley. 2 minutes to go, second overtime. Gets away from Hardy, goes inside, dumps it underneath, and a dunk by Hodges.
They've gone to exactly what they should have done. They were really guarding their good players, and they're dumping it off to their secondary players for layups.
Hardy trying to get away from Moore. Bounce pass down to the Bird, stolen away. Another turnover. Hodges has it for Glasgow.
We just melted here on this second overtime.
Yep. Here comes Bradley. In underneath. It's up and in by Bartley. And a 6-point lead now for the Scotties with 1:25 to go in the second overtime period.
Offensively, we haven't been good. Defensively, we haven't been good for 2.5 minutes.
Timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. 71-65. Scotties with the lead. 1:25 left. We've got to come up with some shots here quick.
Kind of like what they did to us in Trojan Gym over there, where they blitzed us, and when the dam broke, it just went wide open. They ended up winning by 8. A couple of those were foul shots down the end that we had to have to be able to try to get it back, but our offense has been anemic. 4 points in 6.5 minutes. Is that right?
Yeah, both teams scored 4 points in the first overtime, and Barren scored 12 points there in that fourth quarter, and that's what Glasgow came back. And that's with Martin out with fouls.
Right, and it's something we haven't really been able to do a lot all year, is take advantage of those situations when they've had, man advantages.
Pippen looking.
Get it in.
And it's knocked out of bounds by Bradley. Trying to go to Hardy. .124. Pippen gets it into Hardy. Waves everybody off. He's going to come up against Bradley. 1:20 left. Bradley. As Hardy gets it across the line. It's Bird, left elbow, off to Shelton. 3 in the air. It's no good. And the rebound to Norris. Bradley with a basketball in the backcourt. Try to get a foul there. And now Shelton steals it. Shelton going strong to the bucket. Will lay it up and in.
Well, we only got one. We can't really call timeout.
71-67. Norris here on the near side. Moore, foul by Pippen. Moore is a 64% foul shooter. 1 for 2 at the line. With 46 seconds to play.
It's the best option out there pretty much, though.
Yeah.
Hodges, if you could have got him.
Shot's good by Moore.
Got to block out and bring it.
72-67 Glasgow. 46 seconds to go here in the second overtime period. Moore with a second toss. It's up and it's good. 73-67. Need a couple of threes here. Hardy dumps it off to Nunn. Underneath the Bird. Bird having trouble. Lost it out of bounds. Or nope, last time. Oh, it was. Oh, my. With 38.5.
Our fourth turnover in overtime.
Moore will put it in play. Gets it into Bradley. Bradley, one-hand pass up to Bartley. Bartley now gives it to Norris. We got a foul.
We fouled Bartley.
And it's on Bird. That's his fifth.
Yeah, Bartley 63% too.
Jackson Bird will foul out with 14 points. Pippen will come in for Jackson Bird. Bartley at the line for 2 shots. The first one is up. It's no good. Still going to take a couple of threes if he misses the shot.
Got to get it and go. Got to get it and go, no matter what.
And it's on the way, and it is all over the rim and comes off.
Go, get it,
Rebound Pippen. Going to have to hurry. 30 seconds to go. Pippen with a 3. It's no good. Rebound Norris ripped away by Shelton. Turns, throws it up. No good. Ball tapped out. Pippen again to the left wing. Fires it up short. And Shelton couldn't save it in bounds underneath.
We're just throwing it up. I know we got to hurry, but some of those weren't great shots.
17 and a half seconds to play. Second overtime. As they get it into Bradley. Bradley is going to be fouled by Pippen. With 13.2, Bradley is 4 for 4 at the stripe. First free throw by Bradley is good. (74-67). Second one is up and good. 75-67. Scotties going to win the district championship. Here's Griggs with a 3. It's no good. Glasgow with a rebound. They'll let the clock run out. Glasgow will be your 15th district champs this year. 75-67 in double overtime over the Barren County Trojans. We'll be back in 2 minutes with our post-game coverage here on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
Glasgow Scotties win it in double overtime over the Barren County Trojans, 75-67. Of course, both teams will go to the regional tournament next week at WKU's Diddle Arena. Glasgow improves to 18-12, and Barren County falls to 18-13 going into the regional tournament next week. This is the TJ Regional Health post-game report as we look at some McDonald's post-game stats. Glasgow had 25 from Jalen Bradley. He only had 2 in the first half. 13 for Jarek Martin, who fouled out. 15 for Jackson Norris, hit 3 threes and 3 twos. 10 for Jeremiah Moore. 3 baskets, one of those at 3. It was 3 of 4 at the line. Carter Hodges had 6. Grayson Bartley had 6. Glasgow with 29 field goals. 5 of those were 3-pointers. And they hit 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. They were 12 of 21 from the free throw line. For Trojans, 26 field goals, 3 3-pointers, 11 of 12 at the line, 21 for Kate Hardy tonight, 9 in the first half, 12 in the second half, including the overtime periods, 17 for Weston Shelton, 14 for Jackson Bird, 6 points for Gavin Nunn, 4 for Carson Browning, 2 each for Maddox Griggs and Catavian Fryer, 1 point for Cameron Pippin. As now we're going to have the awards presentation, and first we'll have the all-academic team. And we'll try to get most of it from our PA announcer like we did last night.
The 2026 15th District Basketball Tournament runner-up team, the Barren County Trojans.
Trojans coming out to get the runner-up trophy. We'll go in and we'll play a winner of the 13th, 14th, or 16th district in the regional tournament either Tuesday or Wednesday night.
And now we will recognize the 2026 15th District Basketball Tournament champion.
Glasgow comes out to get the championship trophy. Trojans won it last year over the Scotties. This year, the Scotties win it over the Trojans. And they were the number 1 seed coming into the district. Barren County was the 3.
Head coach of the Scotties, Brandon Stockton.
Coach Brandon Stockton coming out to get the game ball.
Congratulations to both teams.
Now we'll have the announcement of the all-academic team.
15th District All-Academic Team. First, from Warren East, Vance Robinson. From Barren County, Jackson Bird. Jonah Hamby. From Glasgow, Grayson Bartley. Congratulations to the 2026 15th District All-Academic Team.
And those were Vance Robinson, Warren East, Jackson Bird, Barren County, Jonah Hamby, Allen County, Scottsville, and Grayson Bartley of Glasgow. Now the all-season team.
Brian Reynolds. From Warren East, Luke Barren. From Barren County, Cade Hardy. From Barren County, Gavin Nunn. From Barren County, Weston Shelton.
As they announce the all-seasonal team, Coach Cunningham joins us now. Coach, just too many turnovers in that second overtime period, and maybe some shots that we probably rushed a little bit, but still a good performance. You had a 12-point lead at one time, just couldn't hang on to it. Jack Martin fouled out of the game, and then we weren't able to really establish herself was any other scoring there because we couldn't make any shots. And I mean, what can you say? I mean, just I thought it was a good effort, but just came up short.
Yeah, I mean, give Glasgow credit. I thought they played well, and even though when they got down, they never stopped coming. We knew they wouldn't. We tried to work on the pressure and some things to do, but we just made way too many mistakes to have a chance to win, and that's disappointing. But hey, give them credit.
You know, the good thing about it is you still go to the regional tournament next week. You do have to draw a winner of another district, but still, just to get there, it was an accomplishment. You had to play hard to beat Allen County Scottsville Wednesday night just to get there, and came really close at winning your back-to-back district championship, just coming up a little bit short.
Yeah, well, close is. I mean, it is, but I mean that's not what we don't play just to get there or to be the runner-up. That's not what we play and work for. And you know, disappointing outcome tonight. We turned it over way too many times, and we just we had trouble scoring there. But give them credit. They caused us a lot of problems, and we haven't handled their pressure or their intensity very well in any of the 3 games. And hey, you beat somebody three times, you're just tougher and better, and they were all 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Jarek Martin had fouled out. Thought we had a little bit of advantage there.
Well, 11 was the one that was killing us. 11 and 4. Yeah. 4 really hurt us significantly. We had a hard time guarding him, and then we turned it over too much. And at times, I'm really not sure what we were doing. But just poor job on my part of getting our guys ready to play and get them ready to execute some things we're trying to do there.
Well, you're going to play either Tuesday or Wednesday night in the 4th region tournament, and what do you work on, or is anything to work on before you head to the regional tournament Tuesday?
First of all, you want to get a little rest, and then we'll figure out who we're playing in the morning and just start to get ready. But we got to have a lot more toughness and a lot more fight about us when things go rough. We had some, we didn't handle those things very well tonight, and we haven't in most of the close district games. We haven't handled those things very well, and we'll just keep working at it.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot. We'll probably see you in the morning at the draw, and then next week at the region.
All right, thank you.
Coach Warren Cunningham, the Trojans here falling in double overtime, 75-67 to the Glasgow Scotties here tonight in the championship of the 15th district tournament. As Cade Hardy, Weston Shelton, Jackson Bird makes the all-tournament team. I think this is what this is.
Yes.
Landon Minton, Bradley, and Norris from Glasgow. Spears from Allen County, Scottsville. And I think Reynolds from Warren East was the other one. I didn't have a chance to write it down. But anyway, let's see. You got any other stats you want to throw in there? We'll just get ready to
wrap it up.
Close it up.
26 of 60 tonight. For us, 26 of 60, 43%. And just like the last time we played them, we weren't good from 3. 3 of 15 is all we were able to muster. Just 1 3 in the second half and the 2 overtime periods. We were 1 of 9 from 3 in the second half and overtime. So we finished 26 of 60, get up plenty of shots, but the 3 wasn't falling and wasn't helping. They were 29 of 66. To put that in perspective, they had 9 field goals in the first half, so they made 20 field goals in overtime, and in the second half they were 20 of 39 in the second half, 29 of 66 for the game for 44%, and the threes were the difference. 5 of 15. They made a couple more threes than we did. Shot the same number, but Norris was good for them tonight. I mean, he made some threes. One mistake we made, you don't want to hammer on us, but one mistake we made, the free throw block out, he got his first one, and then I thought those things just started kind of going south from there once we made, and then we turned it over. They made a layup the next possession, I think. That was 5 straight and cut it to 3 for the first time, and it was never able to rebound and go the other way. So 17 turnovers.
Too many.
9 of those 17 in overtime in the fourth quarter. Glasgow comparatively turned it over 0 times. 0 times in the fourth quarter in overtime. They only turned it over 4 times for the game. We had a ton of turnovers the other night. I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where it is to reference it. But we had double-digit turnovers the other night, and Allen County had just a few. We did out-rebound them 39-33. Both teams had 10 offensive boards, and just like that first overtime game, I thought we had plenty of chances, just situational execution. we didn't win it tonight in that aspect. Give them the last shot in overtime instead of us dribbling it out and being able to take it. Little things like that, situations you'd rather be in. I know our kids are playing and trying to win it, but it just didn't go that way tonight. And their pressure, as Warren said, really got to us, and that was the difference. We played somebody the other night, and it might have been Russell County. I don't remember, but we played somebody the other night. The press was just affecting us over and over and over again, and then they stopped pressing us, and I was like, thank you. So if you play some of these teams like Warren Central, the press is not going to get any easier, and that's just what you do when you are runner-up. You got 2/3 of a chance of drawing somebody that's either the 1 or 2 team in the region if they're able to win tonight. But the Glasgow's guards were good. Bradley was really good. He kind of played keep away with us there at the end, and my senior year they had Brandon, and we got beat the last second. On a layup by a kid that averages 2 points. And I felt like that was kind of flashbacks of what we were seeing there. They had some of their kids that doesn't average very much, but they were taking Bradley, just dropping it down to him because we were so focused on them. And they were just a little bit better than the last 8 tonight, and that's unfortunate. So hate it for the kids. We had a great pep rally at school today, had a great atmosphere, great student section, great crowd, and we just need to translate that to Diddle and see what happens. I feel like this team's capable of beating anybody and losing to anybody, so we'll put that to the test next week in the regional tournament.
All right, let's go over if we have a play of the game to talk about tonight, brought to you by CPC Commodities.
Play of the game was kind of the first half. We got off to that hot start, and we managed the game really well. And I thought we did exactly what we needed to, and it was a slow bleed in the second half where Glasgow was chipping away. But the first half gave us a chance. I don't have a specific play. I probably should in a long game like this, but anything come to mind specifically in the first half. We were getting out and getting some easy layups and some different things, and I thought we played really well. I think, I don't want to pick one. I hate picking player of the game, but I thought Jackson was good, getting the fouls on Jarek, really defending him down the stretch. Cade for the most part did a pretty good job with Bradley. That kind of flipped in the second half. If anybody, I'll pick Jackson just for kind of the defense, and he was strong rebounding too. I don't have individual rebounds because our stat keeper, and I'm talking about myself, is not good enough to do that.
Yeah. Halfway through the third quarter, Logan County leading Franklin Simpson 35-34. That was the latest score I got from down there. And let's see, Clinton County leading Monroe County at halftime 31-19.
Not a surprise.
And down in District 14, final score, Central beats South Warren 70-46.
There's you. To get that one.
What else you got?
In the third quarter score?
Oh, tied 40-40, Logan County, Franklin Simpson. I think that's the
latest.
Okay, 40-40 after 3. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's going to about wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Again, the Scotties are the district champs, 75-67 in double overtime over the Barren County Trojans. Trojans will go in as a runner-up in the 4th region tournament. They will play either Tuesday or Wednesday night. We'll have the boys draw in the morning at 9 o'clock at Warren East. We'll be there to cover it. We'll put it on our social media pages. I'll put it on my Facebook page as well, and let everybody know who the Trojans will play next week. It'll either be the champions of the District 13, 14, or 16. And as of right now, don't know who the 13th district winner is going to be. 14th, it's going to be Warren Central, of course, and we just got the final score of that, 70-46. 16th, Clinton County right now, leading Monroe County. So it could be Warren Central or Clinton County, or whoever the winner is in District 13, and those games are still going on. And again, on Sunday afternoon, the 4th Region Girls Tournament gets underway at Diddle Arena. First game at 3 o'clock, Bowling Green against Monroe County, followed by the Trojanettes and Logan County. That's the second game on Sunday afternoon about 4:30 to 5. And we'll have the broadcast of both those games. In fact, we'll have the broadcast of the entire 4th Region Tournament, all 14 games, right here on 104.7 WCLU. So until Sunday, for Robert Bauer, Luke Pritchard, our producer, and the BC Live crew, headed by Gabe Berry upstairs, this is Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us, and so long, everybody, from Glasgow High School Gym.